Welcome to today's podcast. Today we'll be talking about how to ask your clients to do a case study or a testimonial video for you without looking desperate when you ask them.
My name is Cornell Ladigan, co-founder of BizVideo. The purpose of this podcast is to take you on a journey of how we use story to grow our business. Thank you for joining me today.
Now the thing is, this is something we get asked a lot of the time. How do we ask our clients? How do we ask our clients to take part in this case study? And I know how tough it is because we've actually had to ask our own clients that same thing. Now the thing is, this takes me back a few years, right? So maybe I'm thinking 2013 or so. We were selling videos and I was preaching to everyone how powerful testimonial videos or case studies will be for your business, right? And just to give you an idea how powerful that is let's bring it back to 2018. We just got news last week that one of our clients converted a $40,000 deal because they used this case study, a very specific case study in the deal. And then we have many other clients with very similar stories. So it's always amazing to hear those results, especially because this is what we do. This is where we put in our blood, sweat, and tears, so that's just amazing. Now, going back to 2013, I noticed, hey, we don't have any of these testimonials or case studies of our own that I'm preaching other people about. So how can I preach something that I don't actually do myself, right? And I think I had a few fears, right? I had a few things that were stopping me at the time. And one was maybe my pride. I was too scared to ask clients because of my pride. Another thing might have been, how will these case studies right now be interpreted in the future by my future ideal clients, right? And then another thing was, I was actually just scared of asking my clients. But I think deep down inside, the biggest reason why I didn't want to ask is I was scared of asking my clients and we didn't really produce the results, or they haven't had the best success through our videos at that stage. That was probably my biggest fear. I mean, imagine, you provide a service to someone and you make all these promises and then they don't get the results that they're looking for. And then you go ask them for a case study. That is just super awkward. So that was probably my biggest internal fear, right? And I never spoke about it, and this is why I want to try and bring it out. Now, one day, again, just fast forward a few years, I was actually sitting having a coffee with a client, and that client said, look, why are you not doing these case studies for your own business? And naturally, I had a few excuses, right? The first excuse was, you know what? We've actually done a couple in the past. It's there. Go have a look. Okay. But honestly, we didn't do a good enough job to get it out there, get people to see it. And the other thing was, hey, we're busy with what we're doing. So it's tough to find time to actually go create these videos. Like, that normal, the plumber that doesn't do his own plumbing because it's always out there doing everyone else's plumbing. When he gets home, he doesn't want to do that. So I had that similar type of excuse. It was a really bad excuse. And then one day we were, shooting a case study for ourselves. Again, fast forward a few years. I'm going, between all the years now. And this particular client said how important it was to create multiple case studies. Now, at this point, we've had a few case studies, right? And again, now I'm sitting there, Andre's sitting there next to me, and our client in front of us, and we're doing a case study for ourselves. And this is what he said. He said, and he's talking to everyone else in this world, right? Because he's doing a case study for us. As a business, you need multiple case studies. And then right there, I was like, whoa, that was pretty interesting. I know I said that same thing to him, but I really had an epiphany because someone else was telling me for once, you need multiple case study videos. And what he said was, and this is what he actually said in the case study. He said, you need multiple case studies for the different type of industries that you're trying to target, the different personalities, and then also the different, roles within a company, whether it's an influencer or an owner or, a decision maker. You've got to have different case studies for those different people. Because honestly, if you show a case study to an influencer in the company, right, and it's based on a decision maker's story, they won't relate to that. So you need to show the influencer an influencer video, right? A case study of another influencer that you've helped in the past because they have different desires to the owner. It's completely different, right? So anyway, I had this like glass shattering moment. It's like, I'm like, man, we really have to step up our game with our own case studies. We need way more case studies. So we went away and we're like, okay, cool, Andre. And I said to Andre, my business partner, and my brother, I said, we need more case studies. Let's plan this, right? So we started planning, right? We started naming, all the different case studies that we want to ask them to do a case study for us. And then the next thing we did was we did a story development session for every single one of them. So again, we practice what we preach now more than ever. Because it works. So we did a story development session on the whiteboard in the previous office. This is the new office. And on that whiteboard, we mapped out exactly what each case study should be. All right. And I won't go into too much detail with the story development session. I've got a whole lot of content on the BizVideo website, on the blog, about what story development sessions are and how powerful they are and how it actually works. So definitely go check that out. And when I went to call some of these clients that we've mapped out, instantly I had this fear, right? Again, I was scared of, now those fears have actually evolved from a few years ago. And when I say that is, now it's about, I'm scared of wasting my clients' time because I know my clients are super busy, especially because of all the amazing results we get for them. No, I'm just joking. But anyway, they are super busy. And, I was, again, scared they weren't really, really, really happy. Because again, how awkward will that be? That'd just be crazy. So you know what? Grant Cardone, I follow a lot of his stuff, right? He's a sales mentor and a business mentor and so on. He goes, if someone gives you an objection, and this is a bit of a silly one, he goes, just do it anyway. And then I thought to myself, just do it anyway. Just call these people anyway, regardless of you fearing that you'll waste their time or that you might not have had the right results for them. So I called them anyway. And what I found was, they actually appreciated this, right? They appreciated the opportunity to be in a case study. Now, why do I say that? Because the thing is, most of my clients are actually businesses, right? So it is a win-win. They get more publicity, they've got more content. We're sharing their story and their business and how they help people. We're sharing that story. So now it's almost like someone else is sharing your story. So it provides even more validation. It's just amazing, even for them. And the thing is, more people will know about them, right? I believe that the best product doesn't win, the best known product wins. So this is another opportunity for my clients to get out there, get out in the marketplace and show their face, right? So I was like, okay, cool, that's pretty cool. So now I don't fear it at all. It's actually, I don't want to be cocky or anything here, but it's a good thing for our clients to be in a case study video for us. They get a lot out of it. And honestly, at the end of the day, we just want to provide value, right? That's what the whole world or any ethical type of business is all about. We want to provide value for people. So if a client does a case study for us, we get value, they get value. So it's just amazing. And the other cool thing that I would love to share, and this is something you have to overcome these fears, right, of asking your client. Because if you ask your client and you create a case study, chances are they will be sharing this video. Now really think about this. This is something, again, this is another glass shattering moment in my mind. It's like, if we create a case study video and a story to really tell the story of my client and really highlight their business, right? Show how amazing they are, they will be sharing this. So who will be seeing this video when they share it? It'll be people in their circle, right? Most likely other businesses, motivated people that want to achieve big things, right? Because if you have a look, like people hang out with other people that are like them most of the time, right? Now, again, it's just amazing. So the thing that happened was when we start publishing these case studies and our clients share it and so on, we get massive referrals straight away. So we find that our clients share this video, and then one of their friends go, hey, put me in contact with BizVideo. I want to have a chat. I've got an idea for my business. I want to grow as well. I want to get more sales. So then at the end of the day, we get more referrals. And it also creates this other thing called front of mind for our clients. So the person that did the case study, right? Not only did they speak all these amazing things and how we changed the way they do sales and business, right? With the stories that we tell, that concreted that in their own mind. Now they're thinking of different other opportunities for them to actually create more videos with us. Not only that, but also we're front in mind, and now they're thinking about other people they can refer us to. So it was just amazing. Again, glass-shattering moment. So now, how do we actually ask people? Okay, so this is the key, the content of this video. I needed to tell that story to really frame this up. So if you ask a business, how do you ask a business to do a case study for you? First of all, you call them up. The thing is, they're human. So you can actually talk to them, the cool thing. And you want to say this to the client. We're highlighting and telling the stories of some of our best clients, and we would love for you to take part in that. We value our relationship with you, and we love doing business with you, and we really want to highlight your business, right? And then we go in and say, this will really benefit us. So this will help our business grow if you do this case study for us. On the other side of things, we will be telling your story. We will be highlighting your business. So this is another chance for you to get out there and show your business to this world through a case study of ours. So there's a lot of opportunity here for you as well, the business. So now the next thing we do is client. So we normally call the client and go, client, it's a little bit different with us because we film our own case studies. But let's just assume you're asking one of your business clients. You want to call them up and say all those things that I've just said to you before, and also Biz Video will be giving you a call. They are telling our story for us, and they will organize with you directly a time that suits best for you, and they will also educate you a little bit more about what you're in for and how long it'll take and all the other information. So things that you need to prepare from your side so that you are comfortable in front of the camera. And chances are they will say yes. Most of our clients, when they ask their clients, right, they get a yes. Now, that's probably because they ask the right clients to begin with, and then they also say what I've just said there. So that's what I normally tell my clients, what they need to ask their clients. Now, the thing is, when you ask consumers, it's a little bit different to businesses, because the thing is, like, they couldn't care less if we share their story out into this world. They've got nothing to sell, right? And chances are that you have you're a B2C kind of business. So you might be. I know a lot of our builders are B2Cs, so it's definitely different. And the thing is that they still have a story to tell, and there's still something in it for them. And the reason why I say that is, have you ever noticed, I'm one of these people, right? I'm an early adopter. I love new tech things, and I love new little ideas, right? And with my family, I normally go, hey, check this out. I try and sell them on this idea because I'm this early adopter, kind of thing. And I want to almost show that I'm some sort of leader, right? So I always go out and like, yeah, get this thing. So I go and sell it. So you will find that you have clients like that as well. They are super proud of using you. So therefore, they will have no problem in you telling their story to help out. So those personalities love sharing those stories. Trust me. Now, first of all, call them up because they are human. Exactly the same as the business to business. I'll just go off topic for 1 second. I always say this. You're not in the B2B or the B2C business. You're in the P2P, so people to people business, okay? So first of all, call them up. Again, they're humans. Then say, we are telling the stories of our most successful, our favorite clients, right? And we really value the relationship with you. So we would love to tell your story. It'll really help our business out because we want to help more people just like you. Okay, so that's all you say. And then you ask them, do you mind being part of this story? And chances are they will say yes, especially if you pick the right person. Now, we've found in the past that a few B2C type of clients or consumers have said no in the past, but it's literally like 5%. It's nothing, right? So if you ask the right client, someone that you've created a lot of value for, right? You've changed their life in a massive way. You've overcome problems for them that they could not have overcome without you. They will be happy, right, to do a case study video for you, especially if it's going to help you because you've helped them in the past. People like to help people that have helped them. Okay, it's just the law of I can't even say the word. How do you say anyway, don't worry. I don't know how to pronounce the word. So, and then the same thing. Look, Biz Video is going to come over. before BizVideo comes over, BizVideo is going to call you. They will educate you about what you're in for, and they will schedule with you a time to do this case study story. What do you say? And chances are they will say yes. So there you have it. That's how you actually ask your clients. It's super easy. Now the thing is, we've actually created a bunch of like ebooks and so on around case studies that crush. So it'll give you more information around what case studies work, what you need to put into case studies so that it works. Alongside that ebook, we've got a whole lot of other resources as well. What I'll do is I'll link that page below. I think there's like 4, 5 or 6, I don't even know, ebooks in there that'll really help you, and create more value for you, give you new ideas on how to use video, within your business and your sales process and your marketing. So definitely check that out. If you really enjoyed this podcast, I would love for you to share, comment, like, do all those things, whatever you're up to. One thing that I would love to ask you is, if you're watching this and you have some feedback or some questions, please get in touch with me directly. You can find my email on the BizVideo website or in the link below. You can personal message me. I would really appreciate it. And I hope this has been valuable for you. And have a fantastic day. I'll talk to you guys soon.